You bringing us in?
We here, man. We are here. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? We got another episode of Plug Talk 4 here with one of your hosts, D Marachi.
Y'all know who the hell I am.
See, he the star of the show, so he likes to take his time, make his grand entrance. You know what I mean? Like,
I see what we on today, man. This what we doing, bro. Okay, man.
yeah, man. The star of the show. You know what I mean? Everything dramatic, theatrical. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know you the star player of the team.
Hey, man. Who's on the theatrics right now, me or you?
Come on, man. You,
Come on, man. What we
you.
talking about today, man? I'm not fucking with you, bro.
Yo, before we get started, yo, like, comment, share, man. And yo, be in our comment section too, man. And show the love. Hit that like button as well. Like, do that on all these things so we can get in the algorithm. We got dope content that we can give y'all. Y'all gotta show us that love, man. No, we've been taking time off, but yo, we back, man. We back, full effect. But the
We
topic is, go ahead. What's up?
we gonna start doing our sports on Tuesday. If we are, we should announce that so they can start being prepared and lock in with us.
Yo, we got our sports thing. You'll see us going at it a little bit more on these sports and other things like that, man. Cause I'll be trying to tell plug the winner, the winner, the winner mentality. It, and sometimes, yo, nah, don't shake your head. This is what you wanted. I'm like, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm from a winning city, so you got the Celtics, you got the Patriots, you got the Bruins, you got the Red Sox, a winning city.
Man, y'all was winning before. Listen, man, y'all was winning back when they still called black people Negroes, man. Don't nobody care about all that shit that happened in the '60s, man.
Yo, in your lifetime, you've seen each team of mine where I'm from win a championship. In your lifetime, you've
I
seen that.
I can tell you this, bro. I have not seen, and I hate to say this because I'm not a fan of none of these teams, but I've seen more parades from the Dodgers and the Lakers than I've seen from Boston and the fucking Patriots, bro. Tell you the
Hell
truth
nah.
on that. Yeah, for sure,
Hell nah.
for sure.
You know what I mean? In these other cities, they have LA got how many teams? So of course they gonna
Uh,
win one if
two,
they got
two, two baseball. If you want to consider Anaheim, two baseball, two football, two basketball. If you want to add in soccer or whatever in that, you can add in the soccer team. But the major three sports, two of each.
two of each. So
Same as
of
New
course,
York.
yeah.
Okay.
And look, and so their probability is higher
No,
in
that
winning
doesn't
one
mean
for their
shit.
state.
No, it doesn't. Like I said, you look at New York, they have how many titles in New York, bro? And they got
Not a
just as
lot.
many teams. Yeah, you see what I'm
Not a
saying?
lot.
Yeah, they got franchises that ain't won a chip since the '70s. Shout out to them Knicks, man. You know what I'm saying? So, just being 100, bro. I've seen in my lifetime more winning from Los Angeles than I've seen over on your side, bro. That's just being 100.
We right up there. They may have more if we take it as a collective, but we right up there.
You got
We are
five from the
right up there.
Lakers. You got five from the Lakers. Y'all got six from y'all football team, one from y'all baseball, and then one from y'all basketball.
No way. We
Man, listen, you ain't had no titles in Boston other than the KG and them, and then Tatum and them. That's two in the last 20 years. It was
two,
none
right?
before that. It wasn't none before that You got to go back to Larry Bird and them, and I wasn't even old enough watching basketball on their first two chips.
Okay. Oh, okay. But you've seen them win the championship.
Man, I seen them win a championship. That's really nothing to brag about. I
Two.
se-
Two.
I've seen just as many in Chicago, bro.
And Chicago, that's all they got. Jordan left. You haven't heard from him ever since. It's almost 30 years ago.
You a hater, bro.
Yo,
I've
man.
never seen a black man represent leprechauns, man. Like, what the fuck going on, man? Hey, you Irish, man? You like Irish?
Listen, listen, man. You have a sibling that's a Celtics fan.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I would have to hear him say that.
Yo, you got a sibling, man. If you go back a couple of episodes, that sibling that was on here, he's a Celtics fan. Go back to our hip hop episode when we discuss top 10 hip hop rappers
We gonna go ahead and get
according to us.
started, but I am gonna shout out my Michigan Wolverines for making the Final Four. We ain't seen one since Weber and them left since the 5-5 era. So, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Big Blue. I've been a Michigan fan for a long time.
All right,
You know,
okay.
current events. We ain't gotta dig back in the history books for currently, 2026 shit. You know what I'm saying?
City of Champions, man.
I ain't kind with that bullshit, man.
All right, man. Well, this is gonna be an interesting one. Jay-Z just sat down with GQ magazine to have an
Before we
interview.
go further,
Uh,
let me ask you this before we even start on him. Was that the right place for him to do an interview at? First off,
no,
is that where you would have want to see Jay Z, the man who hardly ever does interviews? Memphis Bleak's got a podcast right now. I mean, shit, Jay Z, you produce alcohol, so you shouldn't have a problem with doing drink champs neither. I wouldn't, I couldn't see him on Gilly and Wallow. They don't act serious enough, I think, to have somebody like Jay Z on. But there's a lot of platforms he could have went to. Do you even know who the guy was? He did a good job. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, he didn't do a good job.
yo,
Not gonna lie, like he didn't ask any pressure questions. It was like the list was sent to him of what Jay Z wanted to answer, and he just read the script. It wasn't. I don't think he reached for anything for real. I'm not hating on him or nothing, but who was he, bro?
I personally don't know the dude. I
Yeah,
don't know him, but I know it was for GQ magazine. But this is what I want to say. Would you have wanted him to be on Memphis Bleak's podcast?
yeah.
Why?
I think Memphis would have asked him better questions. I think it would have been a lot more related. I would have preferred to see him on Drinks Champs. I would have preferred to see that because Nori retarded enough to just say, not intentionally. I think some of the questions we would have wanted to know, he would have did it. I wanted to see him do an interview with somebody who was going to bring something out of him other than the mechanical, computerized, technical Jay Z that we see.
Yo, I mean, respectfully, man. I don't think him going on Memphis Bleak or Drink Champs. I don't think those would have been good interviews, man. When these
I
celebrities, it like somebody like Jay Z, they don't give him any pushback. You know what I mean? As far as I feel like Memphis Bleak, it'll be a kiddie interview. You know what I mean? Stuff we don't care about. He I feel like he's not gonna talk about the things that you would want to talk about.
I disagree. I don't think everybody that I've seen him do an interview with, he's done a way better job than the guy from GQ.
Yo, we've never seen this dude from GQ until this interview.
I said, and it was nothing. I'm gonna say this: it was nothing impressive for a dude on the level of Jay Z. It should have been somebody who was more seasoned in the game of doing interviews, or at least somebody who has an independent platform on podcasting. Because to me, uh, even if we take in Memphis Bleak for prime example, you say you don't think it would have been anything different than GQ. That's fine, but at least do that for your little homeboy's platform. That would have did numbers for Memphis Bleak. Period. Though crazy numbers.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, I think any Jay-Z interview would have did numbers.
Yeah, I'm just
Eh,
saying it would have did a lot for him. It would have been his biggest interview. Hell, I would have rather seen him on Shannon Sharp, goddamn it, like or Cam Newton than who he did this shit with. I just think I think that was flaw number one. It made it not relatable. Let's get into the
Uh,
controversial part about it.
all right, man. So he did do an interview. It was about 30 minutes long. He touched certain topics, but this topic in particular is what we're gonna be talking about, the battle rapping phase of it. So
I have to ask you this only as a participant, and you don't have to. You don't have to give a disclaimer first. Well, I'm just saying, as someone who was part of probably the genre's biggest rap beef, well, until now, as a spectator, what did you think of the 2024 back and forth between him and Drake? I'm gonna have an answer you're not gonna like. Okay. Well, I don't know if you're gonna like us. That's presumptuous. I think that look, there was 4 pillars of hip hop. There are 4 pillars of hip hop, right? Yep. Break dancing. Yep. And so graffiti. Yep. There's DJing and battling. Yep. Break dance is not at the forefront of rap anymore. It's actually an Olympics sport. So that's dead. Graffiti. Yeah. Beautiful. In certain places. Yeah. And even in major art and Keith Haring. Yeah, yeah. And Basquiat, actually, a street artist. Yeah. Took it to a next level. It's not part of hip hop. Mm-hmm. DJing. The DJ was in the forefront. It was Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Right, yeah. Eric B. and Rakim. Yeah. You don't even know the DJ for half of the artists anymore. Who's Drake DJ? I have no idea. Okay. Couldn't tell you off top. That no longer exists. And the last pillar is battling. We love the excitement. And I love the sparring and the music you get. Mm-hmm. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it. They almost wish it didn't happen. Really? Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake. Yeah. No matter what he makes. No matter what he says. And it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing and it's like, I don't know if I love that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's helpful to our growth. Where the fallout lands, mm-hmm. especially on social media, which takes place every day. Yeah, and now you have these pods of cult, the Stan armies fighting. Yeah, and it's like it's too far. Yeah, it's like bringing kids in it. Yeah, and it's like I don't like that. Maybe I've grown in a space that is probably I sound like the old guy wagging the thing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I think we can achieve the same thing. As far as like sparring with music, with collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart. Yeah. It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing. And, you had the battle and it was fun and then you moved on. Right. Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have. Because it takes up so much oxygen. It takes up so much oxygen. Cool, right there. Now, it's just like every day they're just trying to still talking about it. It's not just talking about it.
All right. First off, before we go any further, I want to shout out one of my brothers is in here. He has his podcast as well called Sizzle. I seen him in the comment section. So shout out to my homeboy Pill and Sizzle. Y'all go check him out. Also, if you're still in here, Pill doors open. He's a huge Jay-Z fan. You know what I'm saying? Huge one. Yeah, so this might be a setup for me. He knows it. But listen, he can vouch for how big at one point of a Jay Z fan I was. You know, we used to. I had to go back over there and take my Streets is Watching tape from him about 8 times, man. You know what I'm saying? Pill used to try to get me, man. But Pill, if you want to join, put a link in there, man. In case you want to join, we'll let him come up because I know ain't nobody that I know is the biggest fan as him. So um,
Y-
yeah, drop a link if he's still in. I don't know if
You,
he's still in here or not, but if he is, you know what I'm saying. Just
yo, you gotta send it to him because it'll spam it if I do it.
nah, you did it before when we let dude up.
That's what I'm saying. They changed it.
Oh, word. I can't do it without leaving the platform right now. So if we can't put it in the comments section, it might be dead on that.
Okay, but
He said, I knew you was about to say that.
I know.
Shit, you
But
know
hold
me,
on, hold
bro.
on.
You know me. Oh, it,
Yeah,
it, it, I'll let you work on that, and I'll start with my take on just that part of what he was talking about. To me, it's like a 100% contradiction for real. I'm gonna tell you why, man. Because like he said, bringing the kids into it. Um, I you know I remember specifically what was it, Super Ugly, where Jay Z talks about fucking Nas baby mama and leaving the rubber on the baby seat. Like I
yep,
find it. I understand growth. You grow, but it's just like to me what he sounds like is the basketball players of today that are retired and they say the game in the NBA is too soft. Man, the game's just changed. It's not, maybe they weren't as physical as the guys in the 90s or the 2000s, but I mean, the volume of threes, the shooting, and the skill set that these guys have in the NBA right now is just, it's next level. Are they as physical as the guys back then? No. But what I'm saying is this. Jay Z at one time, yeah. Next time, especially on these type of topics, Pill, I'll make sure I send a link to you, my guy, so you can come in as a guest and drop some of your juice. I know it's things that like, bro. We go back to high school, college days. We've always had these type of debates when it comes to hip hop. So. You know what I'm saying? It would have made for a great moment to be able to have him in here, D. Marachi. Trust me on that.
yo.
Um,
So I put it in the comment section. All of that is together, but I had to do it that way because if I didn't do it that way, they would spammed it. So all of that is together. If you want to join the chat, my fault, plug, my fault.
yeah,
Go
you
ahead,
good.
brother.
Um, yeah, it's just like you can't mature to the point to where you out of the game and then say what the new guys are doing is wrong, especially when you did some of the same similar things, especially when it comes to the battle aspect. There was no violence that came out of Kendrick and Drake shit, just like it was no violence that came out of Nas and Jay shit. As far as we know, with no violence that came out of Big and Tupac that's directly from the music or from them too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's part of the sport. It's part of war. There's no rules in war. You do whatever it takes to win a war. Do I condone bringing in kids as part of a battle rap? I think as an artist, you're supposed to be a little bit more creative than that. You should have a lot more to say than just some, what I'm saying, some ignorant off the wall kind of shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I 100% disagree with him, and I disagree with him as an artist. I think as an artist, Jay Z was vicious when he came to, especially some of the slick subliminals he's known for doing. He said some shit to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a contradiction to come from him saying that. If he was a Talib Kweli type of backpack rapper, I can get it. We talking about Jay-Z that lost 99 bricks in a week. He got them all back, man. Like, no. No, nah, I can't listen to this from you. Not you say this. Like, nah, bro. No, bro. You have to let them live in this sport the same way y'all lived it. Bro, wait, listen. It don't get no worse than that's why I fucked your bitch. These are things that's how Tupac started the song. These are things we will always remember in hip hop, man. And they were violently negative, man. There was nothing, yo, that could have been the demise of Faith and Big. We don't know if that really, and it has some truth behind it. So that combination of truth and that combination of taking that truth and delivering it in some of the most hardcore way that you can is what makes rap, period. That's not calling out a rap. The competitive part of rap has always been a part of rap. That's why me and you had the argument, what, a few weeks ago about J. Cole? And I'm like, nah, to me, it's an asset, it's a part of hip hop that's missing from him. That competitive edge. He doesn't have that. That takes you from a top tier rapper to me down to another tier. Because you didn't, I've seen everybody, the greats of the greats, even not the greats, people who are bottom tier, if they got addressed in rap, they address that right back. And that's just part of hip hop. It will always be a part of hip hop. Can I agree some of the other things have been taken and really don't represent hip hop no more? I would say the graffiti part, yeah. The dancing, hell no. They dancing more in rap videos than they ever had before. It may not be break dancing, but they're dancing. They doing all type of weird nays and feminine dance moves I never would have thought I'd seen men do, but they're dancing. The DJing part, I think that's the part I can agree with him that I think that has changed because of technology and social media. Um, and the fact that DJs have eliminated themselves because the DJs haven't advanced the way that we listen to music. Meaning that, okay, in the early hip hop scene, the DJs were not just playing a record, they were blending records, they were scratching, they were putting on a show showing why they're a DJ. Your average DJ just makes playlists. He's not mixing, they're not blending songs no more. You know what I'm saying? That they're not doing anything to uh continue that legacy in hip hop. So I can agree with some aspects of what he's saying, but I when it comes to the battle part, I just feel like that's total contradiction right there from Jay-Z, bro.
Okay. All right. So let me let me come in. I'm gonna correct some things that what Jay-Z said. Battling is not a pillar of hip hop. It
Since
was
when?
graffiti, DJing, beatboxing, break dancing, and the rapping. That
The
is
rapping started off as battling though. It didn't start off as, friends. No, they used to be in the
so
park. They would battle each other.
so yes, they did battle each other, even in the dancing. They battled
They
each other.
battled each other.
When but when he says a pillar, that was a part of them, but that's not a pillar.
How is
Like,
it not? Listen. If they're the way that we know music today, that is constructed into a verse and or
right,
constructed into several verses and a hook. That's not the way rap started. Rap started as, oh, I see you, you see me. I'm an MC. I'm about to spit first, and
right.
then you responding to that. You know what I'm saying? That's how rap
So
started.
we're both saying the same thing. It's just that battling, because all of those pillars that I just named, it existed in all those elements. In graffiti, battling existed. DJing, okay, so yeah, All right, let me add. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in.
Hey man, welcome to the podcast. This is my brother Peel. This is my homeboy D Marachi. Peel has the Sizzle podcast over there. I've known this man since what, second, third grade?
Woo! Yo, I
Shit.
commend that. Yo, that's a strong friendship, man. And I hope
Sure.
y'all keep it going, man. And I'm definitely gonna come over to you guys' podcast. Well,
He
there
must couldn't
must
hear
be,
us.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna come over to their podcast to show them some love too. I'm definitely gonna come over there. Y'all see it in the comment section. Subscribe to their podcast as well. Definitely going over there. But yeah, I agree with you. Battling exists, but it's not a pillar. It's just a component that took place in all of those pillars. Like the battling, the dancing. You would have one dance group going against another dance group, one DJing group. One DJ go against another DJ. It would go like that. But it never ended violently. It only became violent as we moved into modern time. Like these groups would battle each other, and like it would be the best man won. Whoever won, they just took their wounds and lived to see another day.
What I'm trying to understand is, what does that have to do with anything?
What that has to do with is like what Jay-Z was saying. He was saying that the negative aspects out of it, like when it becomes personal, or like there's negative things like killing, all these things that come out of it. That's what's bad about the battling. Because he
Can you
also
hear us,
said,
Phil? Say something real quick. My bad, D Marachi, to cut you off.
nah,
I just want to make sure he can hear us and we
No,
can
I
hear
can hear
him.
y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
we
hear
hear
that.
you, brother.
You
Yeah.
missed the fly ass introduction I gave you, man.
No,
But
I
it's
heard
all
all
good.
that shit, boy.
Uh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
I heard all of it.
okay,
Yo,
I
that's
heard
a
okay.
all of it. I
beautiful
appreciate
friendship,
it.
man. That y'all have, since second grade. I don't know how
Yeah.
you dealt with this dude since second grade, man.
Oh man, just like we about to do right now, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. I really agree with everything he said. I just don't know if he actually, and he probably is knowing him, and he still think how he think. But I feel like he's taking Jay-Z's answer and reverting back to Jay-Z's mind at that time when Jay-Z was doing that thing, and Jay-Z is looking at it from a different aspect now. He done grew up, so when he thinking about the what can potentially happen with all this social media, what I'm saying, that gets involved in it. I think he's just talking from that angle, and he just saying he really don't think he don't know if it's really necessary to do like that, or if it's good for us to do like that anymore in the culture. I don't even know if I necessarily agree, but I get his take. I get what Hov was saying, but I knew he was going straight to Super Ugly. I knew he was going straight to Super Ugly, and because that's where I went in my mind. But but I'm like, yeah, you was busting on niggas' baby seats and all that. I remember, and that's my guy. I never say nothing against Hov. So and I'm honestly, I'm still not. I really like what he said, but excuse me, if I go back to Jay-Z during that time in the battle, I don't think he thinks the same way as he thinks now.
No,
Period.
I said that initially, Peel,
Mm,
and I said I the way I'm seeing the way he's making his statements, it
mm,
reminds me of the basketball players that's retired right now when they complain about
mm,
how soft the game is, and but at the
mm.
same time, like the reason why I don't agree with that neither, coming from the older players, is because like the skill set on these guys,
It's
the
different.
yeah, it's so different. And then
Mm,
the money that the NBA has made, the NBA understands you can't have these guys out here going super hard at 7 foot, 6'9". You got niggas like LeBron. Like, what do you do with that, bro? You know what I mean? And then
mm,
they're hurt half the season because they're out there letting them kill each other. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? That's not going to work for the league. And I'm just saying, as far as like when it's in this hip hop, I understand how Jay Z looking at it in his 50s. We all can look at a lot of the things we done in our youth at those times and be like, I wouldn't do that again. However, at these times when these youngsters are going through it, we got to let them live. We got to let them go through the same experiences we had so they can evolve the way they supposed to evolve.
I hear you, but Hov did that, so hopefully you ain't got to go through that.
Oh my
You
God. How
feel
did
me?
I know that was about to come?
You set it up. You set it up. It was easy. It was
Yo.
easy, you know. So I think he's speaking from that perspective, though. You know, did it, and he got out of it. Him and Nas got out of it and was able to, you know what I'm saying, be back cool. But that ain't really been happening no more these days. Niggas is, what was it, King Von and all? I mean, I don't even want to start going down the list of people who done got in beefs, and then we got people ended up dying and shot up and all type of stuff over this. I think he's speaking on that. I think it started off as an answer about Drake and Kendrick, and I know that he was talking about that a lot, but I think in general he's talking period. Like today, the way that these guys be battling, and then with the kick that social media, you know what I'm saying, can put on it all the time, it just makes it worse. It starts attacking people's character. Like that's why I say you should play more of that clip because he speak on it a little bit more in depth.
Yeah.
I do believe.
I
Yeah.
didn't even. So here's the thing, bro. I didn't even know who King Von was till he was dead.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, so it's like, no, I'm just being 100. It's not like these guys are really artists first. We're finding out about these dudes because of what they going through, and they're not doing traditional rap. They're doing drill music. So this drill music is specifically talking about murder. You know what I'm saying? And getting away with murder, which to me is not. That's not battling.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
That's a little different.
Nas was a top tier MC before him and Jay Z got into their battle.
Yeah,
Jay Z
maybe
was
that's
a
a bad
top tier.
example. I was just throwing that.
Yeah,
I was
King,
just saying
that was terrible.
yeah. Cause that's what they do. But yeah, I
but
feel you, bro.
but listen, the beauty of Drake and Kendrick was these were still two top tier MCs. There was no violence that came out of this, and I ain't seen the motherfucker get a mud hole stomped at him like that lyrically since probably like since them days we had those type of battles, the Tupac Big type shit, the Jay Z Nas, the you know what I mean, the Benny Siegel's Jadakiss, like that was
Yeah.
golden times in hip hop when you had those type of level MCs competing with each other. Why would we take that away? Another point I wanted to make, and I want to get both of y'all take on this. I was telling my homeboy D Marachi, this was off air. I was like, yo, I was highly disappointed that J. Cole didn't say shit. I
Mhm.
can understand all the mental things, and hey, I'm just not in that space. But man, we rap before, not as professionals. That
Mhm.
is a competition every time you do it, man.
Yeah, for sure. You want to be the best. Yeah.
You don't do it if you don't. You
Yeah.
you don't you don't do rap if you don't want to be the best, man.
Mhm. Yeah,
And, and
I wasn't. I know you was. But I wasn't mad at Cole. But I don't love that he did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't love that if he would have just not said anything at all and just said, man, I ain't even about to get in that shit. I would have liked that better than him doing it. You know what I mean? But if he would
and
also, you know, on the other side of that, I wouldn't have liked if he did it and he just really felt the way he felt the whole time, but just kept doing it. Like he really wasn't into it, so he backed out of it. That didn't mean that Kendrick couldn't have been like, man, fuck that shit. You done said what you said, and still, you know what I'm saying, rode on him. He just didn't. You know what I'm saying? He let him bow out gracefully. But you know, I can see as a fan of hip hop, I can see somebody, you know what I'm saying, just really being cool on him after that. You know what I'm saying, or at least not allowing him to call himself the best. Like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
can't do that.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can't
do
do that.
that. You cannot do that.
Yeah, you
Tell
can
him how
say it,
you
but ain't
feel.
nobody hearing that shit. Yeah.
Tell him how you feel, D. We argued about this for about 20 minutes, Phil.
Yeah,
Easy.
what you got, D? Let me hear what you got.
We go back and forth all the time about different things, but about this particular topic,
Yeah,
I think it's cool that
yeah,
J. Cole, he was cool with him. Like
yeah.
they were friends, just like him and Drake were friends. So it was
Big
like,
and
he
Pac
was
was
fun,
friends, bro.
huh?
Big and Pac were friends.
Nah,
Yeah,
man. I mean, yeah,
they
they
was,
were friends, but like, certain lines were crossed. J.
Mm-hmm.
Cole and Kendrick didn't cross any lines like
Yes,
that.
see. This is why I keep going back to. I don't think you are the true hip hop historian. You try to make yourself out to be D. Marachi. No, let me find out you ain't been doing your homework.
Go ahead.
J. Cole's been shooting shots at him consistently for years.
I would say he been shooting shots at him and Drake, like whoever, like because they was the only two niggas that was really he considers to be on his level. So he just, but his shots ain't more like, to me, his shots was never like, fuck you, nigga. This something. It's just I'm the best rapper out of the three, nigga. I'm the one, nigga. I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It felt
I've
like
seen
that's
him
what he
have
was
those.
saying.
I've seen him do those fuck you songs. He does it. This nigga clown Kanye West and Wale and False Prophets.
Yeah, no, yeah, them two niggas different. Yeah, I thought we was talking about Drake and Kendrick. Yeah, he definitely did that to them.
Yeah, Kanye really ain't somebody you want to go at his neck music wise. This dude produces. Ain't no telling.
Yeah, you really don't.
You don't want to just try. Wale, yeah. I you know, but Kanye, bro, nah, bro. That's just not no walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? If it turned into some music shit.
So wait a minute.
Cole,
Hold.
no, he ain't no fucking walk in the park.
So
Cole stepped out there and said what he said.
We don't know that.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. So you're telling me you think Kanye is beating J. Cole?
I'm saying this. You know how you got those.
Man.
If you ever played sports before, Demarashi, you know it's the difference between a nigga who can hoop for real and a nigga who can hoop in practice. All we seen J. Cole do is practice. When it was time for this man to get on the court, he found a way not to go in the game. Coach, I'm sick. Oh, my leg hurt. I'm injured. This shit
like
came with every excuse.
Yo, there ain't no way that we're saying, yo, J. Cole takes an L to Kanye West, man. Nah, man.
Rapping, as far as rapping, like who just gonna have the better bars, I think that Cole will get a music. There ain't too many people fucking with Kanye, and I don't even like to big up Kanye no more. He wore a whole Black Klan outfit. I'm cool, but the nigga, I just got finished. I just got finished the last 2 days. I've been riding around with my phone on YouTube, listening to the Bully, just the preview shit, and yeah, musically that some bitch is good, man. He just good at that shit. Like so, but just rapping, Kanye know he can't fuck with. He gotta go get the people who write for him to. You know what I'm saying? Help him out if he's gonna go up against Cole on some rapping shit. But as far as music and making songs, Kanye's catalog is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm not saying that Kanye could beat him if they were battling each other. My point is though, you if you're willing to send shots at somebody on his level, there shouldn't be any smoke you ducking.
I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying. If you
saying.
willing to go at a guy like Kanye, why wouldn't you be willing to go at a guy like
Kendrick?
Yeah, but see, he got more of a relationship with Kendrick than he did with Kanye.
That's not. Yo, I got relationships with niggas to this day I've gotten fights with before. That's a physical altercation.
That's because you from JT, man. That's all y'all niggas just fought each other all the time.
Hey, man.
I've been saying that shit for years. All my niggas in Jefferson, y'all always fight each other, man. And we was growing up, y'all all fought each other. Everybody got fight each
other. But you not fighting nobody now though. With us being the age that we at now,
I wouldn't want to. But if somebody comes up to me and they strike me, I'm going to defend myself. And in the case of Kendrick Lamar coming to defend himself against them two, you can't be the nigga that's willing to smack until somebody smacks back. You can't do that neither. So my thing is, once again, if J. Cole was a Talib Kweli backpack rapper, it wouldn't have been cool for Kendrick to come at him. But knowing that J. Cole done shot shots at mass niggas and they just knew they couldn't fuck with his pen, or either just was like, shit, I'm not at the point in my career where I can address him. He's doing way better than me. Man, J. Cole did that, bro. J. Cole did that. J. Cole asked for smoke for years, and when he got the smoke, the nigga was a no-show.
And Kendrick been asking for smoke too for years too.
And he backs it up, bro.
Kendrick ready. I ain't gonna lie. He ready for whatever. But
okay, that's fair. That's fair. You got me on that one. But what I got
out of been asking for smoke since the Control verse.
Yeah.
and whoever
Yeah.
wants it.
And whoever, he didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be no, oh, that's my friend. He didn't say J. Cole, my friend, like J. Cole trying to make it out the beach. J. Cole, that sounds like a cop out. That sounds like you knew your friend was gonna cross your ass up and embarrass you in front of all your
I mean, the
motherfuckers.
shit J. Cole put out when he put it out, that shit was not weak. You know what I'm saying? Not to me. Some people, I heard people say it wasn't. You know, this, that, and the
It
other.
was
I thought
subpar at best.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't
Subpar at
good,
best.
man. It
it
wasn't
wasn't
good.
good to you. Y'all didn't
It
like it.
wasn't good. Nah, it
Man, play
wasn't
that
good.
shit right now.
That's why. That's why.
It wasn't terrible. It was subpar.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I thought it was what I thought in the very beginning was this was Cole warming up in this shit. Like he gonna throw something a little something out here, and then he'll be back when Kendrick comes say something else. He
That's
gonna come
what we
back hard as fuck. You know.
that's what we wanted. That's
Yeah,
what
that's what I thought it
everybody
was.
wanted, bro.
And then he said, and he was, nah, man, that's really my boy, whatever. What
Yeah,
he gonna say?
that's some sucker shit, man.
Yeah, he
That's
backed
what
out.
niggas do when they scared. They talk shit to you in class. You like, I'm gonna whoop your ass at the class. At the
Right.
class comes like, nah, man, you really my nigga, man. I ain't not. Yeah, that's just what the fuck. That's what that was, bro. You talk shit to me for 45 minutes in social studies, and then when that bell rang, you changed your tone, man.
Right, man. You know I was bullshit. I was just playing, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yo,
you my nigga, man. I love you, bro. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. That's to me, that's a sort. I don't like that in hip hop, man. You got to be ready to slaughter in that lyrical world, and I think that's something that's the day we take that out of hip hop, the competitive. What do we have left? We gonna ride around for the next 20 years listening to niggas talk about how much drugs they use, how many hoes they pay for, and what cars they drive. I mean, what do we have left?
I think just going back to what Hov was saying, I don't think he was trying to say that they don't need to battle at all. I think he was trying to push it in a different direction where he was talking about it'd probably be better suited with sparring these days on the same track. Like, what I'm saying, being on the same track, it might do more good than it is, what I'm saying, with it being the other way. So
I disagree with that too.
Okay.
Because let's look at all the songs that people done when they collabed after they battled. They weren't what we expected. I love Black Republican, but that's not what I wanted to hear from Nas and Jay-Z on no track, bro.
I love that song.
Yeah,
Me too, bro. But I wanted something, and that just might be selfish me. I wanted something different. You know what I mean? I wanted something that was the youthful, I guess, Jay-Z and Nas type of song they would have did. Black Republican, they were a little bit more in their maturity stages. They bread was stupid up. I get it. That's why I like the song still to this day. But how many collabs have after niggas beef do you really want to? I don't want to hear 50 and Game on the track. Not no more. Not no more. They did great work at one time. Before the beef, after the beef, I don't want to hear them together.
Yeah. So you just want niggas just to beef and hate each other forever?
Nah, man. I don't think. Hey, bro, listen. This one thing I know. This shit's more entertainment than anything, and I knew that in 2008 when I seen Suge and Snoop in the same club. I'm like, this is entertainment, bro. There's no way this would be going on if it was anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yo, I would love the collaborations and they just get on the track with each other. And I would love that. Just say somebody like a J. Cole and Kendrick. You wanna know how much traction that would do?
Man, I don't want to hear that shit after this nigga bowed down after class. Before, once you show me you ain't built like that, I don't want to hear that shit no more, man.
So you don't like his album?
To be honest with you, I haven't gave it a shot because
you need to quit talking about this shit, man. That nigga, he's good, man.
How was the album? Pill. How was the J. Cole album?
I like the fuck out of J. Cole's album. He got bangers on there.
There we go.
Yeah. He got
nobody said you can't go, but you only good in the practice gym. You only good in the practice gym, man. You really can't shoot like that for real, nigga. Them 10 in a row, you can't do with a hand in your face. You can't do that. see no practice
I
player, bro.
It's hard to go against what you're saying because for real, I feel what you say as a competitor. Period. I get what you're saying, but just the adult, the grown up, and not calling you anything, saying you're being childish or anything. I'm just saying I
Yeah.
understand how they looking at it, and he just like it's just gonna be negative, and he didn't want to be a part of that, and he was cool on that, so he just bowed out of it. I like I said, I get anybody who is like fuck that. I just choose to still be a fan, bro. He still got bars. He did what he did. He did what he felt. He was honest and true to himself. You know what I'm saying? He could do what you want him to do for you. But he more so like, fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna do what I want to do for me.
What collabs would you want to see?
You asking either one of us?
Yeah.
It's not enough talent in hip hop no more. I don't want to see none of these niggas, man.
Even old school. The hip hop we grew up with, the people that are still alive. Who would you want to see?
Oh man,
that's still tough because they not in their prime. Who's hungry? The only artists to me that were in any of like their primes when I was growing up, Nas still is the Clips. That's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough question, man.
Give me. Oh man, I would like to see the Clips and Hove collab like they teased with on that interview. You know what I'm saying? He was saying that he almost did do it. I would like to see that because I seen him with Push, but I would like to see him with Malice, Push, and Hove all together. I would like to see that.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that'd be fire. Damn, man, I'm trying to think of some other good ones, bro. Like, cause we done seen them other ones I'm thinking of. I mean, with Cole and Kendrick, and Cole and Drake. We've seen all that shit before. What about? Do we have any? This had never happened, but do we have any Kendrick, Cole, and Drake tracks together?
No.
Nah.
I would listen to that.
I can pass on Drake being on that track. I love to hear Cole and Kendrick do something real fire. I look at Drake like I look at Kanye. Like you're a great entertainer. You make great music. You perform to a high level, but you're not a pen like a Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole. You're not a pen at all. You have ghostwriters, bro. He to me he doesn't deserve to be in the same class with those type of MCs. Like even when we talking about Kanye, as much great music as Kanye produced, he's not a writer. He don't got a pen. You're not
you
gonna
can't
put
walk
him up
around
there
talking
with
about
the
you the best
Nas.
rapper because
You're not gonna put him up there with no Nas's or nobody like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that, 100%.
So I don't look at Drake. I look at Drake the same way I look at Kanye. You were more of an entertainer. You do pop music. If you can do pop music, then to me you're not a rapper. You're an entertainer. And both of them have did pop songs. Both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would like to see I would like to see Mason Cameron do a track with each other.
That's a good one.
Mace Cameron and Kiss got a song they just put out 2 years ago.
Do they?
Yeah, Gorilla Hyena and what's it called? Gorilla Hyena. I forget the other animal they use, but yeah, they all got a verse on there.
I would like to hear that just based off of like the little freestyles and stuff that Mace and Cam drop every so often. It'd be showing me that they still got it. You know what I'm saying? They can still go. That's what I was gonna say that when he said the thing about rappers not being in their prime, and I would agree not in their prime. But man, a lot of these guys are still really freaking good, man. They still real good, but the stigma like in hip hop is at a certain age you really not supposed to even really be doing it no more.
I hate that.
Is that still a thing, or is like Nas just came out with how many albums in a row?
Bro, 5. What do you do? Two,
You know what I'm
three
saying?
King diseases?
Six,
I heard
six,
Ludacris.
Six.
Nigga, I heard Ludacris drop a freestyle not that long ago that was fire. I'm just thinking about the guys, from that era, like, what I'm saying, some years ago, that when they come out and I hear a verse, I'm like, this nigga can still rap, for real rap? Like, what if they never really stopped and just keep making music, though? Would y'all be mad at that? Would y'all still fuck with it, or you think not?
I'm gonna say this, and I've been saying this, even though I'm really a hypocrite myself because I took a back seat with messing with music. But to
Mhm.
me, I think I hate that when they say music is a young man sport because in reality, what the fuck can a 21-year-old tell you about any life for real? Our music,
yeah,
that's the only genre of music where they say you gotta be young. Everybody else that do music, I don't care, we talking rock and roll, R&B, man, they do music till they done, till they 50, 60, 70 years
Yeah,
old.
nah, for sure. For
You know what
sure.
I'm
yo,
saying? And I think we need more of the 40 and up rappers in this time, especially in this era of hip hop. We
Yeah,
need
just
more of that.
just keep rapping, bro. Like, unless you just really tired of doing it, that's why you retired. But niggas retiring and bowing out the game and stop, like they done now just because they done aged out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with that. Like, I don't like that.
I don't think as many of them left because they aged out. Uh, I think more so a lot of people lose their hunger pill because a lot
Mm-hmm.
of motherfuckers writing to get the fuck out of their circumstances.
And they out
Once you
that shit, huh?
once you get out of it, you
You
like
said they in the
shit.
hills now. That they,
Yeah,
they
I'm
cool.
straight. Like,
They cool. Huh?
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel
yeah. I think that they could come out with with music with each other. I think
it.
that age thing is just
Mhm.
a barrier that they put in the way. Cause you got
Let,
artists
let me
like
say
just say
this.
like, go ahead.
Okay, I think the older you get, it fuck them record sales and where you were at your peak. You start to realize how differently gifted certain people are. So to go back to that Mace, Cameron, and Jadakiss, do you know how hard it is to even be on a track with Jadakiss as nasty as this nigga is with his verbiage, man? And I was just thinking about that when you said that, Peel, like damn, Cameron and Mace, they be coming on the podcast, they sound real good. But when you put them in the booth with Kiss, it's a whole nother level to that shit.
Oh, period. Just I remember when I heard that the Locks was about to battle Dipset, I instantly said, "Man, that shit crazy." Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I
Landslide.
instantly was thinking about Jadakiss, and then I started thinking about
Landslide.
Styles,
Yeah.
and it was like, man, them niggas can't rap with them. Like, this is a different level of rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
it's a whole different
No.
level of rap. That's at least in my opinion.
For sure.
Yo, I mean, this is kind of on the subject, but kind of off it. When y'all first seen that Dipset Locks battle, did y'all really think it was gonna be a landslide before
I
seeing the
did.
battle?
Yes, I did. That's
Yes,
what I
man.
mean. I did. I thought because I'm a lyrical guy. I like lyrics. I'm,
Okay.
I'm a huge Jay Z fan. You know what I'm saying? There's no way would I think Dipset could fucking battle Jay Z anybody on Dipset. You know what I'm saying? And I look at like Styles and a Jadakiss in that light that I look at Hov for real. Like they can rap, man. Like you know what I'm saying? So I just I thought no knock on Cam. 'Cause I like Cam music, but I always go to buzzing, dozen, cousin. That's not fucking with nothing that Jadakiss
I
doing.
keep computers computing.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he, but
That type of rap to me is not fucking with nothing that Jadakiss is doing.
but see, when people say that, that's only a part. Like he's done Clue mixtapes. His first stuff, he
I
wasn't
bet that
spitting
nigga
like that,
doubled up the same word in
huh?
his raps. I bet
17 times.
I bet he doubled up
17.
some words.
Yo,
Nah, but
listen,
that was only early in his career.
this is why I
You don't
question
want to rumble,
your hip
rumble.
hop
In
story,
the
man,
bubble,
because you
bubble.
gotta understand,
Trouble.
not even in their prime would you ever compare a Cameron to a Jadakiss, man.
Mm-mm.
Like, no, it's not.
I
They're not
wouldn't.
even on the same tier
I
of
would
rap, bro.
on the scale of hot, like you know what I'm saying. Cam was as hot as they come, you know what I'm saying. At one point, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So, and I like Cam. That's why I said this ain't no shade. It might sound funny and silly, but I really like Cam. I just think I don't want to put the bubble, dozen, cousin, all that stuff. I don't want to put that on him as it really is his style, though, man. You know, I think he can rap a verse without doing it, but for the most part, that's what he do. Just like I think Game can rap a verse without saying a nigga name, but he ain't going to. He gonna say niggas name throughout the whole. You know, he always name dropping. That type of stuff gets old to me. And when I put you up against a nigga who ain't finna do none of that, he just gonna straight bar you to death. I thought it was gonna be a landslide, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
One of the last battles to me that was ultra competitive was that State Property versus the Lots. And you
That
were
that was
talking about
two crews that can rap. You know
that
what I'm
can
saying? Like,
rap.
yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying like having a pen, having one of those pens. Like everyone from both sides, they had them pens, man. I wouldn't really look at nobody on Dipset with exception of maybe J.R. Ryder that really has a pen. I'm not never been a real big fan of Jules, but he can spit his ass off. Don't get me wrong. You
Man,
know that
niggas,
nigga had
all
some
them
great
niggas
songs.
double up them words though. J.R. Ryder too. The niggas is
But
definitely
JR
buzzing.
spit though. JR can spit though.
I mean, them
JR, yo,
niggas, so
JR
can
can
Cam.
spit,
All them
man.
niggas can spit. All them niggas can spit, bro. But any of them niggas against Kiss or Styles, I ain't even saying Sheik, because Sheik is just the weakest out of the lots. But Sheik ain't weak to me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
He got
shit.
bars too.
Yeah, you listen. You can't be weak and be on the album with these type of
Right,
cats, bro. It's
exactly.
gonna show. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
you can't. And there ain't nothing weak about Sheik, man. Sheik just had them kids and turned into a father. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. That's
Mhm.
it, right? He
Yeah.
tells you that. You know what I mean? Like,
So yeah, y'all wouldn't be mad if Beanie Siegel made a track with Jada. He's already did, but like you wouldn't be mad at that, right?
Nah, I love to hear that shit right now.
but I would have loved to hear that in their prime. You know, Beans ain't got his voice no more, been shot, really can't do the hip hop with the same passion.
I think he be doing this shit now, like where it got his regular voice because he be using the AI shit, but it's his
I
lyrics
mean,
now.
but I see the fucked up part. I know it's AI, so it's gonna fuck with me.
He just gonna fuck with you, period. I
Yeah,
got you.
it's because I know it's like
I got you.
So yo,
yeah,
what if
man.
it sound crispy though? What if it sound like
Yeah.
him?
It couldn't be nothing less for me to accept it. It would have to be that. It have to be
I
that
think if he put it out, it's gonna be that. It's gonna
because
be
I
that.
know he still got it. I know he still
Yeah, he
got it.
still got bars for sure. For sure.
So I'm like, yo, so just because you battle, does it have to turn negative?
A
If
battle,
battling is a part of the
it
go ahead.
it's war, bro. You know, I compare it to any type of competitive sport. Does it have to be violent? No, but it's going to be physical. It's going to be. I'm out here to beat you. So, what name a battle rap early after we talking the hippity hop days? We that wasn't even the bridge is over wasn't
Yeah,
violent, but it
I can't think of one. All of them was like that. They all
oh, yeah, that's a part of a battle. You're not gonna battle somebody in a competitive nature and be
but
nice.
but when you go back to that stuff, going back to what Ho said, all of that was before the social media and the fans who might have had, said whatever they was gonna say amongst each other. Now they can post it and say it, what I'm saying, every single day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is spinning a new topic, pulling out something else from the battle and riding it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just makes it go so far, bro. Like it really does.
I,
But
I
it's still a part of it though. I mean, it is what it is. But
so
that's what happens.
I know you know this, Peel.
Yeah.
Demarachi, me and you talk about this all the time. I refuse to let anybody over the age of 25 use the internet for an excuse for anything. You,
Yeah.
you we know to put that shit down when it comes to dealing with anything serious. So even when
Right.
it comes to hip hop, I'm not gonna allow the abuse of how many people gonna repost, how many people gonna do, you know what I'm saying, reaction videos. I'm not gonna allow that to take away from the quality of music that I'm hearing. We can't, man. It's almost like we do.
I feel you, but bro, boy, everybody don't hear me the same way you do.
That's fine. I don't have to.
They
What I'm
don't. They
saying
don't. I mean,
is,
they. Man, a nigga probably. can say the illest shit on a track, right? That another type of fan don't even hear, but he liked that beat. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot. That's why he choosing that song over. You know what I'm saying? The next song. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that
That's
makes
the
sense.
beauty of music. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna like the. Hey, bro, I used to hate when they used to play "Gold All in My Mouth," but that beat dropped and it had that moment. You couldn't go nowhere without hearing it.
Right. So if that's a battle song, and then another nigga come back on that, and he dropping bars, and then, but everybody is making these posts and comments, making it seem like that gold all in my mouth is better. But a nigga like you who really listen to lyrics know that this song is better. That shit get irritating as fuck, man. Keep seeing people talk about this bullshit like it's, you know what I'm saying, like it's
I,
better than this real shit. You know what I'm saying over here, like
but you have a
that.
choice.
The influence of so many people saying that though will sway like average fans who don't really listen like that. You know what I'm saying?
But you have a choice in your real life. When you
Mhm.
get in your car, which one of them songs you gonna play?
Yeah, I feel I get what you're saying as far I mean just the 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 individual like you're gonna make that choice. I'm just saying the influence of the masses can be skewed, you know what I'm saying? Like because of so many posts and so many reaction videos that are choosing a side. You
It's
don't get that?
always been it's always been that way though. The only difference is because we have the internet, we can see
I'm
it on
just saying it
full
ain't always
blast.
been the internet.
Huh?
It ain't always been the internet.
It hasn't, but those conversations were more closer to home because that's all you would have it with. You wouldn't be able to get on a platform and talk to somebody in Boston, one homie in Dayton, somebody in California. We weren't
Right,
able to blend these conversations like that unless we use the phone. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm
right.
saying is they were always had that way. There were always certain elements where this was influenced more there. Dance culture, pop music was more so influenced in the South. We didn't really rock with that in the Midwest like that, but we like particular ones. We like T.I., we like certain shit, but we wouldn't all with the the white t-shirt, snap your finger dancing music. That
Nah,
wasn't what we was on.
not at
But
all.
that was heavily influenced in the South. And you knew you was in the South soon as you seen or heard that. That was the beauty of it too. You knew where you was at because
Mhm.
everybody had their individualities, bro,
Right.
of their region. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yep.
Now everything is kind of blended. You don't know who and where they from. I ain't know he's from there. Like you would know that in the '90s. As soon as you hear somebody rap, you knew where they was from.
100%. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I hate the internet as being an excuse because a lot of times we do the dating topics a lot. And that is one of the biggest excuses that the women always go to for their defense, man, the internet. And I'd be like, man, you got a choice in your real world. I don't give a damn what's going on internet. And if you
Yeah.
can't make the decision in your real life and your excuse is gonna be the influence of the internet, you're just a terrible decision maker.
You made your decision. I'm just never mind, bro. I don't think I'm articulating what I'm trying to say
Nah,
in a way.
go ahead,
Say
bro.
it. Nah, say it, man.
Yeah, for
Nah,
On
sure.
Plug Talk, we say it. Come on, man. Say it.
I done said it 3 times. I get that, like, cause you keep going back to you gonna make up your mind. Yeah, that person, that individual is. I'm saying that individual who listen to music a certain way is for real. Like depending on the way you listen to it, you might choose the wrong shit. To me, it's like when you take two songs, like the ones we were just talking about, the what you say, the gold, that type of shit. And I said
Mhm.
somebody else who was way more lyrical. Like as far as a battle, like this dude really killed him in this song. This song might be hot. And if everybody keep talking about that hot song, and ain't nobody really talking about the one where dude was really killing him as far as lyrically, you know what I'm saying? It's really better, you know what I'm saying? Then, more motherfuckers is gonna be on this over here, this bullshit over here. And that influence alone is, I don't know. I just I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I see what you said.
You get? I mean, cause I feel like I'm losing you, but
Nah, for sure, I do. But to me, when I'm hearing you say that, it's because I understand what people do to sell records, and I'm just telling you that's the way it's always been. The masses are more attracted to what's hot. All right, people who
Mhm.
are students of the game are always more attracted to the art. You
Yeah.
play basketball, you sit there and you watch a game tape on Kobe, and you see how he got counter for counter for counter, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You understand that. That's beautiful art. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Then you could just be the person who watch basketball, and you just like, you like whoever dunking the most.
Right. Right.
That's I mean, that's the beauty of the music. The music's for everybody, but when we talking about battling, you're not gonna have a battle that happens that the best artist ain't gonna show itself. It's like being unguardable. These niggas is unguardable. You can't guard them. It's nothing you're gonna do with anyway. Like they don't gotta have the best beats. They don't have to have the best production. They don't gotta sell the best records. If they got a pen, you got a problem.
Yeah. So I get what Plug is saying. You know what I mean? So if you playing basketball and a part of the game is talking trash, you can't eliminate how
The
far
trash
the trash
talking.
talking goes.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
get that.
Yeah.
I get that. He you got that one, Plug.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just
You
think
got
coming
that
from
one.
Jay-Z, a man who has slaughtered people on the mic, I just felt like, hey, shut the fuck up, Hov, you bullshit. This is the politically correct grown you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
15 years ago, you would have chopped somebody's head off, dog.
I think he still will. I
So
think.
why say that then?
Yeah. I mean, I think he just telling you the truth how he feel. But shit, unless somebody make him mad enough. Well, actually, I don't know if he'll put it out because he actually said he got shit that he wanted that he done did, but it's too fiery. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know if it'll do no good, man. He ain't gonna even do it. You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah,
probably done said a whole bunch of shit,
yeah, ain't no
chopping
telling.
niggas' heads off.
But don't tell these little kids they can't go out there and have they fun, man. Just I agree with the make it safe. I believe.
As long as they keep it fun, bro.
Yeah, and I even agree that you keep the kids out, but you can't say that to somebody when they're at war. Like, if you care
Yeah.
about your kids, you probably shouldn't war with this guy. Then you know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Yeah.
get into a situation with somebody I know who will come shoot the house up, and he ain't the
Right.
gangster type motherfucker that's gonna wait till
Yeah.
he see you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want a
Yeah.
problem with a crash dummy, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I feel that. I feel that. I
Yeah,
That
do.
that
I
is
do.
true, man.
I do. I feel it.
yeah, man. Well, all in all, though, I just think I was telling him too, P, I don't know how you feel about it. I just think that as big as Hov is, I
Mm-hmm.
think he should have gave that to somebody in the culture, and that's what I think would have made it more relatable. Man, who don't want to be there to see a Jay Z Memphis Bleak conversation? It doesn't have to be scriptedly done like GQ did it. But just them two sitting down, being who they are with the history they got. This is about to be the most entertaining 30 minutes to an hour you probably gonna see out of Jay. Because it's with his brother.
I
Mm, to me, I think that a Memphis Bleak interview, yeah, it's gonna get the views because of their relationship, but the interview that you get from it, he's not gonna ask them tough questions. He's not gonna ask them the questions you want to know. He's not doing that.
I,
he,
I
he
just
he
I
just
think
not
you
nowhere near as polished as the guy who interviewed him.
Yeah,
Like it's just levels to. I think it's levels to journalism. Like dude is not to no knock on Memphis at all. I watch Rock Solid, um, but he is. Yeah, that's some more kicking it shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they can go do, and I'll watch the fuck out of it. I think that was a great interview. I think dude did a hell of a job for real. And it was that's the first my first comment in the chat was shit, it was relatable to me. I liked it. Like I like dude a lot. Like and I
right.
done seen dude do interviews before. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
he ain't no I don't know what you think of dude, but look him up.
So
Yeah, I haven't seen much of his work, so I'm really only speaking of
The fact
the
that you
interview.
don't recognize him and you don't know him.
Huh?
The fact that you don't recognize him and you don't know him.
I, I'm
what
I,
other interviews
I
did
I
he
just
do?
don't nah. I'm me personally. I don't agree with what D Morazzi's saying. Um, I've seen the interview he did with Benny Siegel. I've seen the interview he did with Cam. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, he speaks very articulate, and I seen him push the envelope. several times with all of them that he did interviews with. I don't think Memphis Bleak is getting enough credit because he's still Memphis Bleak. But as far as what he does on that camera, especially with the people he know, I've enjoyed every last one of them. And the one with Benny was very intense. And he asked the questions of why you feel this way about Hov because he didn't come to the court. Like they talked about things that nobody else asked Benny Siegel that's supposed to be journalists in interviews. They don't get that much out of Beans.
I don't think Memphis Bleak, you're not gonna get that type. I think what you said earlier, as far as him going to like Shannon, or if he went to like just say Vlad, I think you would get that interview.
I don't want to see him do nothing with Vlad though. Get back to the culture if you gonna do it, man. Yeah, man.
Not Vlad.
Yeah, as long as it's somebody who is a part of the culture, cool. But not Vlad. I don't want to see him with Vlad. I wouldn't mind the Shannon Sharp one. I wouldn't even mind Drink Champs because I think Nori wouldn't act so much of a fool in the presence of Jay because I seen him straighten up even with Nas and all them. He tried that goofy shit. He know it ain't gonna work. But I still would rather just see it with somebody in the culture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because, and okay, so take Vlad out of it. Like, what type of questions would you want them to ask Jay-Z?
This has been a game of runs, and you guys with the biggest here in the second.
I like to do that.
You plug because you've interviewed people before. You've interviewed celebrities. What questions would you ask?
I'm pushing the envelope, bro. So I'm gonna ask you what finalize your decision to put Bad Bunny on the Super Bowl this year. I would have asked him about the Epstein files. I would have pushed the envelope because it's, for one, Jay doesn't talk much. He's not doing many interviews. You get this opportunity to interview him. You don't leave anything on the table. And that's why, to me, I don't think the GQ nigga did it. He did a good job as far as like.
You think Memphis Bleak was finna ask him about some Epstein files, man?
Huh?
You think Bleak was about to ask him about some Epstein files?
No, but okay. So my whole point is, Peel. Okay, if we saying the GQ dude, and I think I might have said this before you came in. If we saying the GQ dude did a great interview, then to me that interview would have been the same thing Memphis Bleak would have did. He would have asked the questions that make sure that he looks a certain way, and that's exactly what the GQ dude didn't push the envelope at all about nothing. About nothing. They talked more about what he thought about Kendrick and J. Cole than they did about any seriousness. Even the allegations of how rough of a year Jay-Z was saying he was having at the beginning parts of the conversation, he didn't even go in depth about none of that. People want to see your personality. People want to see your personality. They want to see, okay, you look human, bro. Because like we talking about the nigga that prides himself on I will not lose. Well, you had a bad year. You said you took some L's. Like, tell us about that. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
Okay. Yeah, I see what type of interview you would have got.
Hey, I don't know anybody who does that type of interviewing that is looked at like
he would have dapped you up and bounced.
I mean, but shit, you was here. You here, bro. I won, nigga. Yeah, I won. It's like you said, even if I don't get 0.01% of an interview with Jay, I won. An interview with Jay, nigga. I won. So yeah. I mean, I don't care. I'm pushing the envelope though, man. That's what you're supposed to do in those situations, man.
I asked him about the Epstein files. That nigga said he was cool. Shit, he was here though. I ain't been able to book an interview since. I don't know why. That motherfucker probably been able to shut all this shit down.
I'm doing. You know I'm doing it. You know
hell yeah, I know you doing it.
Yeah, you'll do it. You would.
He'll definitely do it.
But listen, I'm gonna say this. I may not never get an interview with Hov, but that's gonna put me on a tier of a high level of respect for people who do it.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Journalists respect journalists that push the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the real journalists, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Spot on. That's spot on. I don't like the cookie cutter questions. I don't like that, man.
No,
I don't like that at all. Because that's not what people want to see. You got all this stuff going on, and you can't ask them that. Then then don't do the interview. Don't do the interview, man. You wasting time.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And especially in this era, if Jay-Z go on there, like what you was saying, Plug, if he come on there, I'm gonna get 1 million views automatically. But it ain't what people want to hear. Yeah. And I just don't think that those media outlets that you were saying earlier, Plug, I don't think that they're gonna push him like that, because they value their relationship with him as far as like networking and money. And they feel like Jay-Z. I just want to say this last part. They feel like Jay-Z is like a gatekeeper. So they don't want to ruffle his feathers. So they're not gonna ask him the tough questions or give him any pushback. They're not gonna do it. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, remember you gave me the cigar when we was on the boat? How was that?
And they're gonna be telling stories about when they kicked him and shit.
And nobody cares about that.
No, sorry. I'd rather see that than what I seen with GQ.
I would love to see that type of interview for with Hov. I would love to see him in that element. But I ain't gonna say I'd rather see that than that interview I seen. Like I like that interview. I like that interview a lot.
You like everything Hov do, man. You don't count when it comes to that, man. You're never gonna say is anything you ever said you didn't like that Hov was a part of, nigga.
I do fuck with Hov, but I'm just saying. I do fuck with Hov.
Pill, let me ask you a question, brother. I have the discussion with Plug all the time.
Okay.
Do you believe Jay-Z is top 10 rapper of all time?
You actually listen. All right, I ain't gonna
come on. Do you? I'm not saying number one, but do you believe in a 1 to 10? He belongs somewhere on there.
Man, I can't believe that you asked me that.
He don't know, Pill. So you gotta,
I do.
Let's be fair.
I definitely believe that, without any shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna push the envelope even. I'm gonna push it even more. The envelope. Mm-hmm. Where on that list? From 1 to 10, huh?
You see how fast I answered you?
Yo, you gotta say it again. You answer that, man. One?
Yeah.
And this is news to me because he was a huge Tupac fan
for
a long time.
I got Hov first, and then I hate saying that out loud when it comes to when you bring Pac in it, because I remember that about me, how much it was Pac, but then Reasonable Doubt came out and that nigga said something about it. CBS line, that's the one that got me initially, and then I don't know, man.
Keep one eye open like CBS. You see me stressed, right?
Yeah, I know the line. I just wasn't gonna say the whole thing.
Can I live?
Yeah, it's just that Reasonable Doubt came, and it was just so different. The shit that he was talking, the way that he was talking, was just different. And that nigga always talked to everybody like they was rappers. Like that wasn't what he was doing. That shit used to be funny to me. Like he used to just the way he would talk to niggas and everything just kind of held true. So when I put all that together, he just the illest nigga. He just been the illest nigga to me.
Pill, I'm gonna say this. I think that Jay-Z is more relatable to Plug. How Plug carries himself is how Jay-Z.
He loves Jay-Z. Don't let him tell you nothing different. Don't let him tell you nothing different. I don't care what he said. Yeah, he love Hov. He love Real talk.
Hey man,
100%. And if you dive deep into that, you're definitely 100%. Yes. Yes.
man, Jay-Z was my guy for a long time, but I've never had Jay over Pop.
Nah, I
Not
won't say you did that, but I just know.
yeah, not even to this day, bro. I go back and listen to Pop,
Mhm.
and I be like, ain't no way this nigga was only 25 when he got killed,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. I was doing that recently, like just listening to Pop, and I found myself, you know, what I'm saying like, man, I don't know, you know. But then
We got
anytime I ever do that, I just go listen to Hov. He remind me fast as fuck.
Nah, listen, man, we got cheated, bro. We got
No,
cheated in hip
that's a
hop.
fact. Now, I mean, I'm only going off what we got now. If you
Yeah.
know, yeah, Pop,
Losing Big
and,
L,
and
losing
yeah,
Pop, bro. We did not get to see these guys even develop for real.
yeah. I think Hov benefited from all of that. Not, you know, God, you know, bless all of them and God rest all their soul. I think Hov did, you know, came at the right time for him. You know what I mean? I still think Hov would be Hov.
Yeah, he would have been a
You
top
know,
tier dude. It's just no
yeah, I still
telling.
think Hov will be Hov. I don't know if that. I don't know how big they would have been. So I'm not saying that makes him bigger than them or he would be. I'm just saying he was gonna be him. I don't think nobody was stopping him from being him.
I don't think nobody was stopping none of them from being what they was gonna
Yeah.
be, except for
So yeah,
drugs and murder. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Okay, that's
For
fair.
sure.
That's fair.
But
Yeah.
but nah, you gotta we be doing are narrowing down, right? Because it seems
Mhm.
like every year or two, Forbes or somebody puts out these bogus top 50 rappers of all time, top 10, top 20. And
Mhm.
it's always like I tell him, I said a lot of these are based off of numbers,
Mhm.
analytics, not the impact they had on the culture. And I
Mhm.
was telling him if it has no replay value, then
Right.
that shit, yeah, that's trash. Get it up out of here. And we argue a lot about Eminem when it comes down to that. Because Eminem gets all the all the accolades when somebody's arguing for him. Oh, well,
Mhm.
he went diamond and he did this, he sold all this. But
Mhm.
who the fuck go back and listen to anything Eminem did today?
Yeah, I don't. Now, do I know he got crazy bars? Yeah, yeah. I mean, but
Yeah. We know he got a crazy fan base, but I don't know none of them. I
yeah,
don't know the people that ride around to Eminem. I don't know them.
yeah, he got bars, man. But I just, it's a different type. I can't describe it. I'm a fan, but I'm not a like he the best type guy when it comes
To
to him.
me, he's one of them dudes that does not deserve to be in the top 10. We talking hip hop of all time. Where the hell would he be in the top 10
I don't
at?
know. I bet if I start naming him, I probably have to put him in there somewhere.
Come on, yeah, dog.
I think I would have to put him in
Where?
my 10.
Give me 10 real quick on the spot, Phil.
Hove, Pot, Big, Nas, Face. How many is that?
5.
Bye.
5. Nas, Face. Damn boy. Kiss. Man, I want to say somebody he knew her. Kendrick.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, I know the person I want to say, man. He just been growing on me as far as I think he's really good, but it's gonna bring up a whole nother discussion because niggas
Top
is not
10?
gonna agree.
Good.
Man,
And he
good.
knew?
He good as fuck. I think I kind of want to say Wayne.
I can't argue that. Can't argue that.
Where am I? Where am I? 7.
Yeah.
Wait, I said Face, didn't I? I said
Mhm.
Nas. Yeah, I think this around the time I gotta go Eminem.
Mm.
I gotta put Eminem in there. That was
Hell nah. I mean, we should. You ain't said DMX.
I'm
You
about
ain't.
to though. I was thinking about DMX. So okay, I say DMX and then say M. That's 8 and 9. I can put
Andre
DMX in front of
3000.
him. Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, in 3,000. It's over. It's over. It's over.
No, man.
It's
No.
over.
Hold
That's
I
10.
Phil. Hey, I knew it was gonna spark him up. Watch
Hey,
what
but
he say
I
to
don't
you
give a
about
fuck
this.
because his only gripe could be that he don't got enough of his own music.
on. That's an album. An album. An
That's the
album.
only
That's
art
all
that he
you
An
can
has.
say. I know.
Yo, an album. And yo, an album. That's all I'm saying.
That's
He don't
petty,
have an
bro.
album.
That's
I feel
petty,
you,
bro.
man.
That's
But you know,
petty.
you know what it is. You know what it is when it comes to Andre 3000, man.
Yo, he's nice. I will never take nothing away from Andre 3000. He's nice, but he does not have an album.
All right, so exclude him and give me, man. I damn near put Cole. I like J. Cole like that as far as his rapping. I like J. Cole like that. If I can't have him, this is what I was gonna say. That I know y'all gonna be like, man, what the fuck? But I like that nigga Future, man. I like
Hell
Future.
nah.
I knew
Not
that was gonna
top
draw.
10,
Hell
though.
nah. I
Not
like
top
Future,
10.
bro.
Not top
Man.
10.
Man, I find myself listening to his music all the time, bro.
But to me, he's one of those entertainers, though. He's not strictly a rapper.
I feel okay. All right, well, shit.
So I could put him in the entertainment department. He has a higher value in the entertainment department.
The answer is really Andre 3000, bro. But he disclaimed him. I can't really want to let me use it.
Yo, he don't like he feels like he has to do one complete album. And I told him Speaker Box is 2 different albums. That is a complete Andre 3000 side, and then
the
the Big Boy
low
side.
is 3000.
No.
He say that don't count.
No, man.
You ain't heard the shit with the floats?
Yo, you name any rapper you just named on that list. Yo, Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Pac got like three classic albums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, you got Nas. He got classic albums. Jay-Z got classic albums. Even you said Kiss, right? Kiss got one. Kiss of Death.
I don't know if you'll call it a classic.
Not a classic. He got an album though.
He got an album though. Not
Kiss
a classic.
Death was good as fuck though.
I mean, it's Kiss, but their production was suspect back then, bro. That was always the problem with the Lox. That was the problem with them as a group. Once they left Bad Boy, it's just like they never, like, even who said it? Was it Styles or Jadakiss that said y'all need beats for help? We help the beats. Like that's what these niggas was doing, bro.
I think Kiss got a classic, man.
Nah, not a classic.
He got one, man.
Not a classic.
Oh, I know I didn't put on the list. That's kind of disrespectful too, but go ahead.
But you know what I mean? Then what did you say? DMX, right?
Now we had Kanye at one point.
Oh, you said DMX. DMX's first 2 albums is classic.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's a fact.
For sure.
So Andre 3000. If we're saying legendary groups or top rap groups, Outkast is definitely up there. But putting him as a rapper, nah, man.
Hey, man, listen.
I feel you.
Everything but his flute
like the Lauryn
albums.
Hill argument. People don't like to give Lauryn Hill that credit either because she only got that one joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. But Lauryn Hill is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, period.
That's a good point. To me,
they get the same bad rap. You know what I'm saying? They don't have enough work.
And I feel like there's a lot of dudes that just will never, because of the camaraderie they had, do something solo. I don't think you'll ever hear an 8-Ball album without MJG. Yeah.
But 8-Ball got an album though.
I mean, what did it do?
Albums. Huh?
I mean, Andre 3000 got an album. You just don't want to count it.
Man,
he got 2 of them.
You don't got 2.
He played the flute, man. You can't tell this man what he can do on an album, though. That's his solo album.
I think he played several wooden instruments in that album. The talent is
I can't even bring up the topic we had about this, man. When we talked about it, because I asked a simple question to D. Warachi. He lost it, bro. He started dying laughing. I said, what type of man, out of all the instruments you can play,
choose the flute, man? What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't play the flute, man. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, did you try to listen to it?
No.
Yeah, listen to that.
You said not even. You ain't gonna even give it a try.
Did you listen to it?
Nah, can't can't do that. That shit is not gonna happen, bro.
It doesn't surprise me. I call myself a hip hop historian. I'm not going that far into hip hop. I would not even try to attempt to do that, man. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah.
He can rap his ass off though, man.
What? And
That's
I'm not
why
arguing anybody who hasn't made top 10. I'm just saying, like, we didn't include people like Snoop,
I was
Ice
gonna say,
Cube.
swear to God, I was gonna say Snoop.
We had Snoop in our top 10 too. So our list was, and correct me on anybody I'm wrong on, D. Marachi. We had
We had
Pop,
Snoop. We had
we had
Snoop in top 20.
we didn't have Snoop in the top 10.
No.
I thought
No.
we had Snoop in the top 10.
We got Snoop at
You got
14.
we got Snoop at
14.
14. You looking at the list right now?
Yeah.
Give me our
Yeah.
top 10.
You got, and this is in order. We got Pop, we got Nas, we got Big, we got Lil Wayne, we got DMX, got Jada, got Scarface, Andre 3000, Jay-Z, Cube.
That's tough to beat, man. And put Eminem in there. Where?
Eminem is 11.
I can stand as I can listen. I can't even argue nobody who has him in top 20. That because like I told you, he brought the wide range fan base to hip hop by himself, solely by himself. He brought that different demographic to hip hop. That's why these dudes can make so much money from it today. But I'm gonna argue anybody if they got him in top 10. I'm sorry. Like how? It's too many great motherfuckers in here. We ain't even talked about E40.
What number did you say, Jay-Z, man?
Jay-Z.
Don't even tell him again.
Jay-Z got 9. He got 9.
Look at the frustration on his face, man.
That's unbelievable.
Yo, okay. All right, I'll say it like this.
That's absolutely unbelievable, bro.
I don't think Jay-Z and we're going based off of the music. I don't think Jay-Z makes top 3. He's not beating Pop. He's not beating Nas. And yo, we have Big on here, but I think it was Wayne. But Wayne, he's not beating them.
Wayne was top 5.
Yeah, no, we got him at 4.
Yeah. I remember it's hard to argue Wayne not being in the top 5. It's a hard argument to really win.
We're not talking about.
I gotta explain it because you gotta look. He ain't said a word, bro. He boiling on the inside, man.
Yo,
I'm surprised he ain't cussed us the fuck out.
Yo,
I damn near don't even believe
Jay-Z, yo, I like Nas than Jay-Z. That's my order. But yo, taking my bias out of it, yo, and not just how we look at Jay-Z in the rap game as a figurehead. Yo, he can't make that top 3. I don't know how. Again, they come up with these lists. He's number 1. That's only because of his position and power and the type of ties he has. So that's why. But I'm like taking all of that out and letting it be an even playing field, which is the music. Jay-Z, I agree with you. I think he makes top 10, but I don't think he cracks top 5. Taking my bias out of it.
And okay, so why would you say somebody in the likes of like Lil Wayne can be top 5 versus Jay did? How does he squeeze in there?
I think his body of work, and I think his impact. If and again, these are just things that me and Plug have talked about. Like, yo, his impact. When you look at like people nowadays, they growing their hair, they having dreads or whatever, they getting tattoos.
They look like Lil Wayne. They look like Lil Wayne. The same thing he said on God did on DJ Khaled with him, Rick Ross, and Jay-Z. He said that on there. And then when you look around, especially places like the South, bro, they all look like a fat, skinny, swole, whatever body build you want to put on the same nigga on 2K. Like it's a bunch of Lil Wayne faces with different builds, man. Like
What was that
2K,
shit?
bro. I
Look,
promise you, man.
look around at all the platinum. You don't remember that?
What happened?
Okay, so technically,
Look, the throwback jerseys. I remember everybody was doing that.
I can't say if that's a Hove influence or if
It
that was.
was a whole thing. He started doing it on the tour, on the concerts, bro. You do remember? You playing, and then the button ups. He told niggas to take that shit off, put on the button ups. Niggas start dressing like that.
I remember that era.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying because you said about the influence and what now because kids is doing what Wayne doing is, I see that, but I done seen that done before in different ways. 3 cuts in your eyebrows, trying to wild out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, he been talking this type of shit, but niggas just trying to beat. Hove been
Hey,
on that.
we was in high school,
He been
and
on
there
that
was
type shit.
niggas walking around with bald heads and bandanas.
Niggas was
Nobody's
doing it.
bald in high school.
Yeah,
Nobody's bald, bro.
yeah, they was doing that because of Pop.
Oh, so impact on the culture has a certain identity on it. All I'm saying is, I don't know if I can identify Jay with the jerseys. I can identify him specifically with the button ups.
Yeah, just go back and look. I won't. I refuse to argue it. Just go look it up. I promise you, gonna remember. Go look at the. I remember on that tour. It was the Hard Knock Life tour. It was either the Hard Knock Life tour or the tour they was on with Diddy. The whatever that one was called, where the nigga came out in every arena went rocking a throwback, and then niggas started rocking them throwbacks. Crazy.
I don't know,
But
man.
what I'll
Okay,
say
you
to
saying
that,
throwbacks or you talking jerseys, period? Like baseball jerseys, hockey jerseys, like the jerseys of sports have been a part of hip hop for a minute, bro. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I can identify him with the jerseys.
I'll
Okay.
say even if that is the case, those were only fads. That didn't last that long. The Lil Wayne is lasting long.
Yeah, I work out of middle school and these niggas got dreads like a motherfucker. I know 2 little niggas that just cut their shit off, and I was, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got them, like it's a fad. You know what I'm
That's
saying? It's starting to
refreshing to
go out.
hear.
Yeah, it's people starting to, so that's
Yeah,
coming. That's
that's
coming.
refreshing.
That
That is
time just ain't ran out yet. I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna last forever. Niggas gonna start having waves again eventually. Then they'll go back to the dreads again, cornrows, all that shit. It just keep.
keep rotating.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I
So you got
mean,
Jay-Z at number 1.
Easy.
he
I gotta
he
throw that part
feels
in. I gotta throw
he
that part in there just so y'all know how crazy I think y'all shit is to have him at 9. Easy. I'm moving him up 8 spots. Easy.
he feels exactly like this, D Marachi. He
Yo,
should be number 1 on everybody's list. Let's see what you feel
Man,
like when I no
no
longer
longer.
exist.
Fuck
Fuck
this.
this. That's
yeah,
how he feels, man.
Yeah.
That's how he feels, bro.
Well, nigga, look around all the platinum. Proof is proof. Yeah, that's what he say on what song is that? I can't think of what song that is. The Who Shot You remix. The
Yeah,
freestyle cool shit.
yo,
but that's the argument, like I said, that people use for Eminem, and I just can't go with record sales because there's too much business involved in record sales. So if that's yeah, and I'm not saying it's Jay Z only accolade at all, no way. But I'm saying for Eminem, that's his only achievement in hip hop. He has no value to us in hip hop.
Mm.
Not a classic album. You could call it a classic because it's sold to a whole bunch of group of people that you would never consider hip hop prior to Eminem. Like I said, Eminem brought a whole different demographic of uh fans to hip hop.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it can't be record sales. It can't be record sales, man. You can't use record sales to change what type of impact somebody had on the culture.
Yeah, I ain't using whole record sales. I'm just using the fact he nice as fuck. That's all I'm using.
he is nice, man. Jay is nice.
No
Everybody
debate
walk
with
around
Jay
like
Z.
Hov.
There's no debate with Jay-Z being nice, man.
Jay-Z's nice, man.
He better than number 9. Nice.
Yo,
That shit's so disrespectful, bro.
Hey, it's. I mean, and like I said, to me, I look at it like this: what can
How
be
do we
debated?
rhyme? How do we rhyme?
Who? Not what? Not what can be debated when it comes to what they're talking about, how they rhyme. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying everybody will rhyme like ho, cause he rhymed like I was trying to get you to finish the verse. You know, you weren't catching it.
I wasn't gonna do it for you. I wasn't gonna do it, bro.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna do it, bro.
Mhm.
I seen the alley oop, man. I hurt my ankle. I went out like J.
Mhm.
Cole.
Oh, you crazy.
Man, let's wrap this up, man. We've been on here an hour 40. Hey, first off, man, I wanna say thank you for pulling up, Pill, man. It's a
Oh
pleasure.
yeah, for sure, man.
You
Thanks for
you you
having me. Thanks for having
yeah.
me.
You know how it is whenever me and you can get a chance to sit down, bro.
Yeah,
Um
yes, sir.
man, this my guy D Marachi for a minute. We started this grind together, man.
Yeah, I
We
done seen
finishing
y'all.
this shit together, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
you know, this my homie right here, man. It was good to have y'all both together on here and
Mhm.
kick it, man. Any closing statements, man? All in all, y'all thought it was a great interview?
Yeah, I did personally.
Yeah.
All in all, I respect your take on it though. But yeah, I liked it. It didn't, I liked it. I ain't have nothing to say bad against it. But usually I don't. So yeah,
What
yeah,
about
man.
where you at with it, Versace Marachi?
I think the interview was what I expected. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get the pushback. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of these interviews I'm not really interested in anymore because you're not challenging them for
Right,
information.
right, right,
You know
right,
what I mean? So
right.
it's what I expected from a Jay-Z interview, man. He's able to cookie cutter it and he's able to dance around, not talking about the real things we want to hear from him, especially him only doing interviews, but only so often.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't. I don't know if I can blame Jay Z more than I blame the people who's interviewing him.
Mhm.
Um, shit. If I'm in Jay Z's position, I want all the shit to be cookie cutter as possible, unless I'm trying to tell you something, and I'm a put that out there regardless. So if there's no intent to give up a bunch of information, you should probably want to expect somebody to do it. But to me, it has to be a higher level of person asking these questions and pushing that envelope. That's it, to give us the dope interviews. I think Jay Z would have gave up a little bit more if asked to him the right way, and he had the opportunity to make sure that he clears his name on anything. Who wouldn't take advantage of that? But all in all, as far as just seeing him interview, it was just a treat itself because we don't get to see him say much. But nah, I give that interviewer a F minus. I'm not saying he's not good at what he do, but if you gonna be cookie cutter, then you get cookie cutter results. I call a spade a spade. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, because you was nice to him that you deserve something for that. Nah, push the envelope, dog. Give us what we want to see, because we
I,
may not never get another interview from Hove again anyway.
you'll get another. But I'm gonna say this. I coming from where I come from, bro. Like I often wonder why us as fans, and I think it's the answer to this. I just don't know what it is. Like, why do we feel like we are so? Why are we so intrusive? Like, why do we feel like we are supposed to know? Like, you want to push the envelope so much to learn what? Why do you feel like you need that information? Like,
Cause
you know
I,
what I'm saying? Because they celebrity or whatever. And when I say coming from where I'm coming from, I grew up with celebrity in my family. Like, you know
right,
what I'm saying? And tragedy happened. And
right,
I hate when people see me that know that about me, you know what I'm saying, as far as my family, and they start asking real intrusive questions like about that stuff. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So for me personally, when it comes down to that type of stuff, I'm cool with what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't be into that. I get what y'all saying though, as far as the
yeah.
journalists pushing it more or whatever, but I mean,
Nah, don't sign up for it then. if you're going to be a public figure, if your money system is collaborated around our support, we should know and we
You
should
get
be
to
able
know
to
everything
question who
about
we're
me,
supporting.
then you get
Huh?
to know everything about me.
Not everything about them, but we need to know who we're dealing with. Let me give you a prime example. There's never been a man in history of any type of productivity that they didn't interview like this and push the envelope and ask questions to. One of my favorites is Malcolm X because he gave it up, the honest truth, and everything he had to do. That's why we supported him. If I'm supporting you, I should know who I'm supporting. I don't need to know what position you and Beyonce like to fuck in, but I need to know your moral belief, your moral compass. I need to know what you really stand on as principles, what you don't, because I'm supporting you. That's part of the support. And you're doing an interview. You can always say if the question is too harsh, I'm cool. I'm not going to answer that. Or next question.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
cause
choice. It's a choice.
so yeah, and like and to piggyback that as well, like when you see incidents like Solange, what
Mhm,
she did in the elevator with Jay-Z,
mhm,
like yo, this is on camera.
mhm.
People want to know, like, so you're gonna drop it on a 444 album, you know what I mean? Like, but
To
you
sell.
don't want to talk about it?
Right.
Like,
I
nah,
did
man.
talk about it. I talked about it on the album. I talked about it when I wanted to talk about it. If I'm
The,
that
the,
person, I talked about it when I wanted to talk. Like, it really ain't none of your business. You just
but
saying it on camera. That
yeah,
really ain't
but
your business. It's really kind of personal to me. But I'm gonna give it to y'all, you know what I'm saying, on a verse. Now you didn't get it how you want it. So, now
Like,
that's the problem.
nah,
yo,
because that's an assault for real, and it could have been something that could have been a court case, right? And in that court of law, he got to come in there and tell his goddamn story though. And so they gonna make you do certain things by law so they can understand what type of situation they're dealing with. What's the difference if you are a public figure that needs and thrives off of the support of fans? Why
The
don't they
supportive
get to know
fans, the difference
something?
is the supportive fans ain't the court of law.
Yeah, but
Well, I'm
hey,
forced to
yo,
do that. I'm just saying
okay,
I'm not.
but
He
keep it
not
from the
forced to do
public.
that with his fans if he don't want
But
to.
you got to keep it out the
so
public eye. Then, if it makes
so
public eye, the people are going to ask
It ain't like
questions.
they taped it and said, "Hey, put this out there," and then when they ask us about it, just don't say shit. They didn't do that.
nah,
They
They did.
basically did though.
I got,
so
it got caught on camera. You know what I'm saying?
It
so
got caught.
and then you got when he's taking on social issues like as far as Kaepernick kneeling and all that stuff, and he's coming in and he's stepping up for the to be like an ambassador for hip hop when it comes to the NFL and
Uh-huh.
all this stuff. All right, that's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't want to just see all the good. We want transparency.
Right.
You know what I mean? We want there's the good, the bad, the ugly. And if you're not doing anything wrong,
Mhm.
why not be transparent?
Good
You're
point.
only showing an aspect of yourself.
Good
And I'm
point.
like, nah, man, what do you got to
Well,
hide? Like,
it
yo,
ain't.
Game
I
Dash
don't
has
know if
been
it's so much
talking.
about having something to hide as much as it's about keeping something to myself. Like
Yo,
I don't want to tell y'all everything.
Dame Dash has been going on a campaign talking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Why not ask in-depth questions about what really happened in the Rockefeller breakup from your point of view? What happened?
Yeah.
Dame says you snaked him out of Rockefeller.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Which shouldn't be very hard to talk about.
Motherfuckers saying they made hoes. Made hoes. Okay, so make another hole.
That's a hot line. That's a
That's what I'm
hot
saying.
line, man.
I've been
That's a
But
saying.
he claimed he made Kanye West after that.
that's
That's what he say.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I mean, I get what y'all saying as far as making the interview more, more. You know what I'm saying? Like, just deeper. Period. You know what I'm saying? And learning more. I'm saying the person take hold out of it. Just whoever, if they don't want to get that to you, they don't necessarily have to. It's great when they do.
It-
It's great
it's
when
a
they do.
choice.
It's
It's
a
a
choice.
choice. But
But you
the
don't have
question
to.
should be asked though. So even to this ass point, me and you both was like hell no when it came to Vlad being the one to do an interview with him, right? But the
Mm-hmm.
one thing I gotta say is, ain't nothing wrong with what Vlad do. Vlad
Mm-hmm.
asks the questions we need to know. It's a choice whether they gonna answer it or not, though. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem. You can't fault Vlad for asking a question. The
Mm-hmm.
problem is some of them niggas get on there and be saying all the wrong shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I just don't see Jay-Z as that type of dude. So I'm saying, why not have somebody who's gonna push the envelope more and give us a better interview? Because I know anything that he don't want to talk about, he's not gonna talk about.
Would you have took it if Charlamagne did it? Would you think it would have been better?
It would have been better than Dude, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. But
I
I
think
think I think Charlamagne too much of an ass kisser, especially when it comes to
right,
Jay Z. So
right, right,
nah, it would have been better than Dude though. It
Mm.
would have been better than Dude for sure.
right. And yo, it's not gonna be what you would want out of an interview.
Unless it's somebody who really like shit. I'm the best at what I do. I'm coming to do my best job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody who really hungry in that journalism. And there's people out there that I think would have gave a way better interview than Dude for sure. But I mean, like I said, I ain't hating. He did what he did his job, man. He got an interview out of him. He won. He
Yo,
won. You know what I'm saying?
I think who would have probably given him an interview, a good interview? I think Cameron would have given him a good interview.
Mm.
I think Cam would have did it. Plug mentioned Shannon earlier. I think Shannon would have did it.
Mm.
I think Cam Newton could have did it.
Cam Newton. You think Cam would have pushed the envelope?
More than the young boy did.
Mm.
More
I
than the
think
young boy.
I don't know. I know you're trying to wrap this up. I will say I think like a guy like a Cam or I want to say even a Bleak. You know, them guys share so many stories and they know the answers to the questions that they ask him. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. And I think that would play in it. Like if hearing Cam ask Hove about like him and Dame, I feel like Cam probably done drew his own conclusion to that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that conversation just keep going on and on because he asked him something, Hove, give him an answer. Boom, there it is. But you remember, I can remember this time, and I could just see it just keep going on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
because
would rather see that than what I seen though.
so you would like to see that.
Yeah, because it's showing me the human side of Jay Z. Like I said, everything Jay Z do is kind of more
I think,
tactical.
yeah, yeah.
You know, I would love to see him just up there genuinely laughing, enjoying himself, reminiscing. Even if you got when it comes to reminiscing, you're gonna talk about the good time, you're gonna talk about the bad. I don't think that would have ever got too personal for anybody we mentioned in the interview, Amon. But I'd rather see that than what I see.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
You'd rather see him talk about it. You don't want to just listen to the raps. He say all this shit in his music, bro.
Oh my God, man.
You do. I swear to
What
God.
artists don't? All of them do.
So what else do you want? Like, you want him to talk about it, though.
Yeah,
That's what y'all saying. Y'all want to hear him
I
just
don't want to have
regular
to
conversation, just talking about. Okay.
I would want to talk about it with him in real life. If I gotta watch the interview of it, I want to see somebody bring something that I didn't expect, or we get it, like you said, a deeper interview. If I can't get a deep interview asking those questions and pushing those envelopes,
Mm-hmm.
give me the kicking it with Memphis. Give me the kicking it with Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the reuniting with certain. Yeah, I'd rather see that.
Yeah, I feel it. I wouldn't mind seeing it either. I'm cool with what we got. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it either. It would be cool.
I think we came to our conclusion here.
Hey, it's all good, bro.
I think everybody kind of stand where they stand at, and
True.
I know both these brothers are here. You know when they stand, man. They standing on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same way.
Yes, sir.
It's been a beautiful episode for me, man. I'm so happy, man, that one of my brothers pulled up. Shit, man. 2 to 3 on the dope interview, man. Shit. I'm the outcast on this one, but I'm cool with that. But y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. Peace and blessings. Hey, thanks for showing up, Peel, man.